Top of it, top of it, top of it, top of it. It's your boy Coach One Stack, man. We back, we at it, y'all. Thank you for following my channel. Thank y'all for loving this real content. So as you say, man, I'm a real one. I don't do no editing. I leave y'all raw content all day long, a dime a dozen. I mean, it's coming all day, and I got a whole lot to talk about. But before we get in this video, man, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, because they tried to shut me down for giving y'all real content. But in this video right here, your boy Orlando Brown is at it again, y'all. Orlando Brown is talking about how not only how Beyonce has AIDS, but he's talking about how Rihanna caught herpes. See, we all thought it was Jay-Z that gave Rihanna herpes back in the day. A lot of y'all not old enough, but actually it was Clive Davis. Now, if you don't know who Clive Davis is a gatekeeper. That's Diddy's sugar daddy. And he's openly bisexual. Right now, he switched over to the homosexual side. But it was common knowledge back in the day, before some of y'all was born and before y'all got old enough to remember, that Rihanna caught herpes from Clive Davis, and that's what her and Chris Brown were getting into a fight about, and that's why Chris Brown went to jail for domestic violence, because she gave him herpes. Now, moving forward, people, check this out. This is why Jay-Z and Rihanna were so tight, because Rihanna and Jay-Z were sleeping around, and guess what? She gave him the herpes as well. See, guys, I told you this whole Hollywood circle is nothing but a bunch of STDs and herpes and STDs, right? You dig what I'm saying? But hey, man, I'm gonna let y'all let Orlando Brown tell the story and show y'all some footage, man, and come back and talk to y'all, man, because I like to give it to you raw and uncut. This Hollywood circle, y'all, is about STDs, and that goes back to the Diddy stuff. If you have herpes, you can't re-catch it. If you have HIV, you can't re-catch it. But I'm not gonna say allegedly, because this is what Orlando Brown has to say. Let's get it.
If you understood how much your hates you, you would hate your back. Some very, very close people that are watching, and they're pissed because of the simple fact that they don't have any leverage anymore. They have no more leverage. They can't say Orlando's on.
Brown and Rihanna had their whole altercation was because Rihanna has Clive Davis, and she caught herpes from Davis and gave it to Chris Brown, and that was the whole reason why those guys were fighting. And that's why they tried to protect Rihanna's career that whole time, and that's why they were trying to tarnish Chris Brown, but they can't tarnish him because this guy's...
Not Orlando Brown blatantly accusing Beyonce of having AIDS and claiming that Nicki Minaj's kitty is stankin' from having multiple infections. Girl, we been knew Orlando has no control when he starts running that mouth of his. But this time, he went too far. Mind you, Beyonce and Nicki weren't the only people he dragged. And baby, the STD allegations he slapped these female celebs with are even nastier than whatever he said about B and Nicki. I mean, none of us are surprised by him saying Sexyy ain't clean. Hell, she even admitted to it herself. But these other names, now that's exactly where he had everyone gagging. Let's just jump right into it, because there's a lot to unpack here. Okay, so Orlando started going off about these female artists being infected not too long ago when he decided to drag Beyonce suddenly. Now, it's unclear what exactly Beyonce did to him to make him come for her, but he claims that ever since he started talking about her, she's been pulling strings behind the scenes to get his social media pages taken down, so he doesn't expose everything he knows about her.
Oh, pride there. Thank you for the gifts, y'all. God bless y'all. God bless y'all. You know what I mean? I would have my page off private so more people can watch, but then she has her people, these little trollers troll my page. And then next thing you know, I don't have a TikTok. Then my Instagram. Then she's running that page. So she... That I have said about people. Yeah, ask yourself why you can't touch me. Why wasn't I dead yesterday, bitch, after I said Beyonce got AIDS? Why? Wearing and taking their blessings. You arrogant about it, bitch. So yeah, I'm arrogant about being the real Michael Jackson. I'm arrogant about really being Jesus. I'm arrogant about people going to heaven. I'm arrogant about it. Because you try to stop it. You weirdos. You try to stop it. Ask me why I wasn't dead after I said Beyonce got AIDS.
Baby, this sent everyone into a frenzy. Beyoncé has been accused of a lot of things, but being infected with things like this has never been on the list. Not only that, a lot of people are convinced that there might be some truth to it, because Jay-Z was cheating on Beyoncé with a lot of women at some point, and there is a chance he might have caught something and passed it on to her. In fact, since we're on the topic of Beyoncé possibly catching something because of Jay-Z's shenanigans, let's also get into Rihanna, another person that Orlando also accused of being infected. You see, Rihanna has been getting slammed with STD allegations forever, and according to the receipts that have been floating around on social media, she allegedly caught it from having an affair with Jay-Z behind Beyoncé's back. Apparently, Rihanna had a whole affair with Jay-Z, and she ended up catching herpes. These allegations were actually started by Jaguar Wright and Haley Dean, the former assistant of Rihanna's billionaire ex-boyfriend. And baby, it got messy real fast.
Hollywood, well, she was f***ing my boss and gave my boss chlamydia. He's a prince in Africa, and so he came out here back in right before that, they were f***ing around. I think she was, I don't know if it was Travis, I don't know who the f*** Rihanna was f***ing, but got dirty and got him dirty.
I don't understand why people keep talking about that. It was forever ago. They were both very young, and he had just had his first herpes outbreak from her giving him the herpes.
Ooh, my.
Like, how did you know what I mean? Like people don't understand what happened that night, and that's because Jay-Z worked so hard to change the narrative of that night. Now, Rihanna was only 14, 15 when he started on her and signed to the death chair. It's clear to say that the herpes that she had came from the person she had been most sexually involved with, and that was Sean Carter. So here it is. Chris Brown has his first herpes outbreak from a celebrity girlfriend who he was set up with, and it was supposed to be this and it was supposed to be that, and he was there so people wouldn't pay attention to the fact that she was Jay-Z under it. Jay-Z gave her the herpes that she gave to Chris Brown. He gets in the car and started fighting on him because he embarrassed her for calling her a and saying in front of everybody that she gave him the herpes.
And it doesn't stop there. Back in 2012, Rihanna was hit with a $10 million lawsuit by an unidentified man claiming she had given him herpes. At the time, reports were pointing to Chris Brown as the person behind the suit, with the anonymity apparently being his way of keeping his name out of the blogs and avoiding the public dragging that would come with it. On top of the allegations, this same unnamed man claimed that Rihanna had actually physically harmed herself as a way of getting back at him for allegedly telling people she had given it to him. The lawsuit read, "I did not jump Rihanna. She gave me herpes, and then when I threatened to file a lawsuit against her for not telling me she was infested with it, she began to hit herself in the face and throw herself against the walls, just as Jim Carrey did in the movie Liar Liar. Then she turned around and blamed me for the matter as a form of punishment." Chris has never come out to confirm or deny whether he was the person behind that lawsuit, but a lot of people are convinced it was him. Anyway, going back to Orlando dragging these female celebrities for their stank kitties, he also had a lot to say about Nicki Minaj, and he didn't hold back at all. I mean, at this point, I don't even think anyone holds back when talking about Nicki anymore, so this really shouldn't be surprising. However, people were still shocked because she was the very last person anyone expected to be getting slammed with these allegations. But baby, you can leave it up to Orlando to do just that. So during an interview on No Jumper, Orlando brought up Nicki Minaj while talking about women in the industry with infections. He accused her of always having the D of a rapper in her mouth, and apparently having a very nasty, smelly kitty. He claims he actually got into it with Nicki about her supposed smelly pee, and she almost ended up taking his life because of it.
You trying to take away from Nicki? She's the greatest female rapper of all time.
Nicki's pussy's tired. Give your a break. If you understood how much your pussy hates you, you would hate your heck. Because you'd never be friends. And you can see it in her pores.
I look at her and I imagine a water like, if anything.
She's
got it.
She almost for it and was like
Wait,
mad
what?
at me. Yeah, it
She
was
almost killed you?
Yeah, dog. Like she put me through a lot of bullshit.
Nicki?
Yeah, bro. Her whole team fucked with me bad. Like
Why?
very annoyed. like, very annoyed.
Nicki.
Yes.
And then there is Sexyy Red, who Orlando has had a lot, and I mean a lot, to say about too. In fact, it isn't just Orlando who has come at Sexyy Red with these allegations. Other people like Charleston White, her baby daddy, and a couple of rappers have also accused her of burning them. I mean, did y'all see that one video where Charleston called Sexyy a contaminated male fluid bucket?
Sexyy Red say she liked the raw dog. I bet it was plenty nappy head uncles and everything else. Raw dog and that little old. Them hoes ain't looking at no how. Let the word get out of nigga good. Girl, you good. And tell Sexyy Red, little old ain't nothing but a calm bucket.
Hey, she posted a few videos going viral natural, and she got a great feedback.
That ain't got nothing to do with her being contaminated. Any broad that's running around bragging about getting raw dog, that little old pussy ain't nothing but a calm bucket. Everybody calming in it. It's a calm bucket. Not only that, they go keep a bacterial infection. Just don't wash their nuts consistently for you to let everybody raw dog you. And that gonna be a little funky. Letting everybody raw dog.
Oh yeah, man.
Then there was that whole
letting
situation
people
with
raw
her
dog
and
you?
then OF creator Gucci Third Leg, where she was exposed for
Gucci
apparently
Third Leg
catching it
had the
from him.
herpes. Check this
comes
out,
after
ladies.
Gucci was exposed for
Gucci
having
Third Leg.
herpes.
For 3 days because when I first found out about it, I literally went straight to get tested. Like, I cannot play about that. Like, this is something that literally, like, consecrate. I'm forced. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, you make great content, you sell it, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is our job. Why would I not be taking care of myself? One. So, when I first found out about this whole, you know what I'm saying, the whole situation blowing up, I strictly went straight to get tested. Even right now, I'm still waiting on my results. My results will be in by tomorrow.
Okay, yep, I could see it. So it says here, yep, scroll down a little bit. I see it, yep. What are you positive for? What is that?
So, positive for HSV1 means you do not have herpes. It means you have had probably like a cool sore.
Why every time y'all see me with a y'all think I'm f***ing them? Like, can I just chill? Can I hang out? God, I'm a grown gangster superhero. Leave me alone.
And people's suspicions about Sexyy being infected weren't exactly coming out of nowhere either, considering she's openly admitted on multiple occasions that she's dealt with infections before. Just a few months ago, she posted a video on her IG stories showing herself at the hospital with the caption, "Me at the doctor waiting on her to tell me why my stank."
Now, see, that's the thing, man. Sexyy Red, you running around here talking about it. A lot of these women are having herpes. A lot of these women y'all dealing with have herpes. A lot of these men y'all dealing with have herpes. But see, the thing is, they're waiting until they don't have an outbreak to deal with you. So how do we fix this? Man, wrap it up, people. Hey, ladies, make somebody wrap it up. It's a lot of ladies running around here with bacterial infections. But see, Beyonce, Ben had that stuff. When you go back to the Diddy parties, if you notice their tight little circle, all of them are having these STDs. And we ain't going to talk about allegedly. This is just how it is, y'all. You got to wrap it up. Now, you hear this woman saying herself. Now you got this guy, Gucci Third Leg. If you don't know who Gucci Third Leg is, he is a porn star. They posted pictures of his stuff with the bumps on it, and these ladies were still making content with him. You dig what I'm saying? But hey, man, you know, Rihanna been had the herpes. That's why her and Chris Brown got into it. And now we find out that he's the one that sued her. Can you dig what I'm saying? So, hey, man, I want y'all to wrap it up because it's not worth it at the end of the day, people. All these stars, and these are the stars. Herpes is something that a person has to have an outbreak. You're not going to know. And a lot of y'all need to start looking at stuff before you enter it, man. But, you know, that's all I really got to say about this, man. Because Beyonce ain't doing too swell. Neither is Rihanna. Neither is Sexyy Red. She admitted it. And a lot of y'all women got bacterial infections. But other than that, man, if you like the raw content, not getting raw dog, Hey, man, hit that like button, subscribe, channel notification bell. We blowing this channel up in 2026 because they don't like it and they tried to shut it down. But hey, man, you know the rest. Be blessed. Hey, man, be blessed, not stressed. Make sure you never get finesse and get plenty of rest. And stay the fuck out of trouble, church.